You want scandal? Try serving the woman who killed your dad and becoming the most powerful woman behind the throne. Meet Shangwan Wanner. Her life started with a mess and only got messier, from palace slave to imperial trendsetter to political powerhouse. She was born into a family of poets and officials, but that didn't save her. Her grandfather Shangwan Yi, a top chancellor, dared to suggest that Empress Wu, yes, that Wu Zetian, should be dethroned for getting a little too power-hungry. Big mistake. Wu Zetian wasn't exactly known for taking feedback well, so when she found out, boom, Grandpa executed. Wanner's father too. She was 1 year old when she and her mom were spared, but thrown straight into palace slavery. Now here's where it gets spicy. Wanner wasn't just another palace girl, she could write. Like, really write. Wu Zetian saw her talent and was like, okay, you're hired. And just like that, Wanner became her personal secretary at age 13, drafting edicts, managing court documents, advising on state affairs. This girl was basically the imperial ChatGPT. And the scar on her forehead? Legend says Wu Zetian once threw a dagger at her and left a mark. But Wanner? She knew beauty was one of her sharpest weapons, and a scar across her face? Absolutely not. So she turned it into fashion, painting a red dot to hide it. And suddenly, every woman at court was doing the same. Trendsetter, unlocked. She clawed her way up to become Wu Zetian's trusted secretary, drafting imperial decrees, ghostwriting for emperors and empresses alike, and even schooling the court poets with verses that had nobles gasping in admiration. And Sis didn't stop there. She became the first female prime minister in Chinese history, serving not one but two emperors. Talk about long-term influence. Later, she became a royal consort to Emperor Zhongzong and took the title Zhaorong, a serious upgrade from palace slave. And yes, she had strategic affairs, like with Wu Sanxi, Wu Zetian's nephew and her frenemy's new puppet master. But when Emperor Zhongzong suddenly dropped dead, allegedly poisoned by his wife, Empress Wei, things got deadly. Empress Wei tried to pull a Wu Zetian power grab. Wanner tried to play both sides again. She drafted the emperor's will to gain favor with the new regime. But when Li Longji, the future Emperor Xuanzong, and Princess Taiping staged a coup, he wasn't buying it. Wanner came out with the will like, I was just following orders, and Li Longji said, too little, too late. She was dragged out and beheaded, ending one of the most extraordinary and dangerous careers in Chinese history. The irony? Her grandfather and father were executed for getting tangled in political power plays. Wanner, she ran straight into that same deadly fire. Call it courage, call it ambition, or call it poetic pettiness. But she faced the same tragic end, executed in the chaos of a palace coup. Shangwan Wanner didn't just write history. She lived it, scar and all.